I like the first one. We live our code of values by treating others as we would like to be treated.
That's a value that I was brought up with by my grandparents and my parents, and it's a value that I like to keep going in my working life.
Listening with the intent to understand what is being said and acknowledging what is said is important to the speaker.
What that would mean is we get that call from the technician that says, I can't do this job. My first reaction used to be that Army side of things, let's man up and do it. And I've learned to stop and take a second and slowing down just long enough to listen.
Far too often in our male-driven industry, we are too eager as men to share our opposition and even our position on the matter. One of my favorite quotes is, we need to listen to understand versus listening to respond.
Because no matter how small something might seem to you, it may be the most important thing to the speaker at the time.
And I actually had one of my technicians come into my office and sit down and say, I want to say thank you for how well you handled and spoke to me about that.
My favorite of the Dwyer Code of Values is responding in a timely fashion. I think it's really important for the homeowner to know that when they have an emergency in their home, that we'll be there as quickly as possible to help them restore their life, their future, and their family.
I try to pick a code of value at the beginning of the year and kind of come up with how I want to change my life based off of that one. And I would say that my toughest one is sarcasm.
My favorite code of values is acknowledging that everyone is right from their own perspective.
I believe that this is my favorite because it challenges me the most. We can come outside of ourselves and think about their situation that they are in and get an idea of their perspective so that you can better handle those situations.
And I think this is because it's really difficult to not get caught up in your own way of thinking and making sure that you're always opening your mind and your heart up to just the way another person might come at a situation.